Hola. Namaste, fellow Earthlings. This is Kaipacha with the weekly Pele Report and astrological forecast for March 25th of 2014. Wow. There's so much to talk about and so much going on. It's very hard to squeeze this down. I'm going to talk as fast as I can and try to get as much in as possible. But if you want to know more, I've got to say, I just did an interview with Adam Sommer, an awesome astrologer out of Colorado. That's available on my website. I have a community that you can subscribe to. I'm doing a question and answer webinar on Friday. I've got an interview tonight with Yoga Astrology. So there's if you look at Facebook or my website, there's different interviews that will go into different topics because there's too much to talk about. There's too much going on. I can't cover it in a 15-minute Pele report. So I'm going to try though, and because today basically we're building this Grand Cross. Okay, it's exact April 20th to the 23rd, but we're building towards it now. And now that the sun went into Aries, okay, last week, it's coming around to Uranus. We're going to have a new moon on Sunday. And on that new moon, the moon is going to hit the sun at 10 degrees, and then it's going to go up, and it's going to conjoin with Uranus, square Jupiter, square Pluto, all on Sunday, and then and move through Aries. The sun's going to continue to build next week and be even more intense as the sun comes around and hits on Monday, actually next Tuesday. Sun squares Jupiter. So this is all like it's almost like we're taking the throttle and it's the pedal to the metal kind of a time here. If you're on a speedboat, it's like you're skiing, you're water skiing. You're in the water, and who's ever driving the boat, it's like, are you ready? Are you ready? Boom, and it's like, bam, full speed. And it's like you either get up out of that water and you get on top of those skis, or you go boom, 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 and you get pulled through the water and you drown. Oh my God, that's a good analogy, because that's the way it's going here. Time is speeding up, consciousness is changing faster and faster and faster, and it is time to be on top of it, or you go down and under. Yeah, and this is also a time, of course, as the intensity builds. It's like everything's being tested, everything's being checked. You go into warp speed. And like the faster you go, like the plane or the car starts to shake, and it's like, okay, anything that's loose is going to shake off or break off, or it's like what the weakest point or the weakest part of the machine or the consciousness or the reality is going to be the part that breaks. Yeah, and that can break like the whole car, plane, train, planes, trains, automobiles, lives. So it is. It's really intense. We are being checked out. We are being tested. We have to be on it. We have to be on top of it. And here is the other danger. The big danger is also excess. Too much. Overextending ourselves. Not having proper boundaries. Getting too big for our britches. It's also titillating. It's exciting. It's like this roller coaster ride. It's like, yeah, give me more, give me more. I'll take another shot, I'll take another hit. Yeah, it's like, this Jupiter opposite Pluto, square Uranus, Mars. I mean, Jupiter is like, yeah, too much. It's too great. It's too good. I'm feeling the adrenaline. I'm feeling the rush. And the rush, we can get addicted to the rush. Give me more internet. Give me more, more sex, more love, more rock and roll, more food, more. It's just like, this is good, this is good, this is great, this is great. I remember that Monty Python movie, what is it? I think it was The Meaning of Life or something, you know, where the guy in the restaurant is eating spaghetti, and he's eating so much, and he's this big guy, and he explodes. It's a totally gross scene, you know, spaghetti all over the entire restaurant. But there's just this idea, yeah, that this Jupiter in Cancer can take it in and take it in and take it in, and I'm feeling bigger and better, and give me more, and I want more, and this is awesome, blah, 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 until it's just like, bam, too much. So we can overestimate ourselves, fill our plate with more than we can handle. This is a time where, and where is Saturn? Scorpio. Other people. Don't put the responsibility into other people's, you know, don't make other people responsible to limit yourself. You know what I'm saying? If I don't limit myself, then the police have to limit, you know, my spouse, my partner, my kids, my parents, my boss. But if we do our own Saturn, we don't need to have life in the form of other people, places, you know, things, nature, come along and knock the shit out of us and go, bam, you're too big for your britches. I'm gonna humble you. I'm gonna knock, you know, I'm gonna knock your knees out from under you. I mean, that kind of thing can happen these days. So it's a time of taking advantage of as much as we can take advantage of, and at the same time knowing our limits, knowing where our boundaries are, knowing when to stop. You know, it's like when to step on the gas, when to step on the brake. This is like a race, like we're race car drivers, like it or not. You know, life is, life has stuck us all in a race car, and we're like, you know, now is the time where you got to be on it. Wake up. There's no time for sleeping now. We got Mercury coming around. Okay, so, you know, first of all, the moon. You know, today the moon is in Aquarius. It's Tuesday. Thursday, it goes into Pisces. Saturday, it goes into Aries for the new moon. Okay, it goes through Aries, and then on Monday, it goes into Taurus. So we're closing the monthly cycle with the moon. Time to release and let go and move on and, you know, prepare. You know, it's like clean off that plate, you know, as much as you can. Clear your schedule as much as you can. Free up your time as much as you can, because you know what? There's going to be more. There's going to be, you know, more demands, more expectations, you know, more job offers, or, you know, more expenses, or, you know, just more. This is a time, and this is going on for another month, like I say, till, you know, till the end of April. This, you know, this Grand Cross is effective even beyond, you know, into May. Yeah. So you know, kind of get used to this energy, this intensity, and use it to its maximum, you know, to really accomplish, to really transform your lives. This is a time to change your life. Change jobs, change partners, change houses, change what, you know, it's just like change families. Find your community, find your people. I thought that I'm going to just quickly whip through the things that we need to balance. I'm going to go through the 12 signs. And what we want to do is, this Mars in Libra is calling for balance. Yeah? Venus trines Mars on Friday, squares Saturn. Yeah? I think it's either Friday or Saturday. It's basically going on for like this whole week. Give it a couple of degree orb, you know. And it's a time where, like I say, we need to balance. Not too much, not too little, to get that maximum effect. So, Let's see. First of all, let's go through the planets of the Grand Cross. The more astrology you know, and the more you know your chart, the better off, you know, you're going to be with all these Pele reports. And so, but I'm going to whip through it. Pluto. Whatever house Pluto is in for you right now is where you need to let go. And Pluto has an emotional attachment. It's obsessive compulsive. I can't let go. But it's a place where you will let go. You need to let go. And if you don't let go, it will get ripped away from you. It's time to transform the house. And if it's making planetary aspects, transform those psycho-spiritual functions within your life. That's where it needs to happen. Wherever Capricorn falls on your chart, Pluto's in just about in the middle of Capricorn right now. That's where you need to let go. Okay? Now, Uranus, okay, is in Aries, and this new moon is in Aries, wherever Aries is in your chart. Whatever house and sign, I'm going to go through them, okay? You know, that Aries point, this Uranus is unstable. It's unpredictable. It's where sudden shocks and surprises can be happening for you and in your life, and events, new people can come in. It's a place where you need to experiment, detach, so that you are able to go into the unknown and embrace the unknown and embrace change. So Pluto's taking things away, and Uranus is saying, get out there and go into the new. Move forward. Yeah? And so Jupiter opposite Pluto, square Uranus, it's in the sign of Cancer. Wherever that is in your chart is where you are now abundant. And it is where things are expanding and really opening for you. And that's the house, you know, that you really want to expand into, do more of. Let go of the stuff where Capricorn is and embrace the stuff where Cancer is. Yeah? And then, of course, Mars. Mars is in Libra, squaring Jupiter, Pluto, opposite Uranus. And Mars is the leading edge. Yeah, this Libra area. Mars is the sword that cuts the path into the future and pioneers. And in this case, in the sign of Libra, it can also be where, yeah, the enemy is coming at us, where we need to be sharp and we maybe need to defend. It's like fencing. There's a time to go forward, and then there's a time to retreat. Time to go forward, time to retreat. This Mars is doing this whole thing, yeah, with our relationships. It's a dance, yeah. And just look at it as a dance and not as a battle. We're just, you know, we're just fencing. It's not really serious. Oh, man. So, let's just go through these, you know, first house. You know, you got one of these in the first house. It's, you know, this is the house of Aries. Okay, and there's a time for us to be, and it's all a time and a season. And we've got 12 times, 12 seasons, 12, you know, we're always juggling 12 different balls. And you want to be doing them all kind of equally and looking at the whole thing and spending, you know, divide your day into 12 hours and spend an hour doing each one of these things. Yeah? And the thing for Aries is, I'm hungry, I desire, I want, I'm an animal, I'm instinctive, I'm going for it. Yeah. I express myself, I'm spontaneous, I'm impulsive, and I'm doing it. Do. Aries is masculine energy that does. Spend a 12th of your day doing, and then get into Taurus. Yeah, Taurus, Earth, fixed, ruled by Venus. Receive, yeah, feel good in your body, with your possessions, with your money. Learn how to take it in and own it and be it and enjoy the 5 physical senses. Spend an hour every day getting a massage or in the hot tub, jacuzzi, or, you know, having a glass of wine and a nice meal or something, yeah? And then go into Gemini, 3rd house. Now, of course, look at this Grand Cross. You know, Pluto in the 2nd, you know, is the house of Taurus. There, it's time to let go. Yeah, It's time to find new capacities, new resources, new income. Jupiter, if you got Jupiter going through your second house, it's a time of, managing all, all of the, everything that's coming in. You see what I'm saying? I don't know how clear this is, but I'm going to just go through the 12 signs and you can figure it out. Gemini, study, information, curious, learn, ask questions, communicate. Work it out. Read the newspaper. Get on get on Facebook. Find out what the hell is going on around here. There's, spend an hour every day, like getting on top of it, and getting that left brain hooked in to what is right here, right now, right in front of the tip of my nose. That's Gemini. Yeah. Not too much, not too little of any of these. Not too much doing, not too much receiving, not too much iPad, and then we go into Cancer. The womb, the home, my feelings, my needs, my fears, my past, my child. Go inward, spend some time with yourself, feeling your feelings. Spend an hour every day just kind of like going, oh, now what did I, who am I? Ow! No more than an hour, and then you're into Leo. Yeah? Leo. Expansion. Yes? Self-expression. Create something. Be original. Something new. Something different. Something never been done. Put on a show. Do a karaoke. Write a song. Give childbirth. It's just like bring something new into the world. And be the sun. Shine, be the Pied Piper, lead, take the lead, go for it, yeah? Strut your stuff, yeah? Spend an hour every day just putting yourself out there, whether you like me or not, this is it, I am what I am, here I am, and I'm authentic, I'm transparent, I'm not holding back, I'm afraid you're not going to like it, but I gotta show it, because it's true, it's me. Yeah, that's your Leo stuff. Hour of that, no more, no less. Of course, there's 24 hours in the day. You could do 2 hours of each of these if you didn't want to sleep. Let's do Virgo. Yeah? Virgo is about contribute something. This Leo is all about me. Well, take all that creativity and what? Give it away. It's not for self-aggrandizement. It's actually to contribute something to the world. So Virgo is service. Virgo is work. Virgo is giving and contributing and thinking of the welfare of others and healing. So get out there, yeah, and spend an hour a day doing something for somebody else. Libra, yeah. Partnership, relationship, mediator, balance, negotiate, diplomacy, be the ambassador, reach out, socialize, yeah, go to parties, get on the phone, talk to people, enter into relationship. You are not an island. We are not islands. We are social beings and social characters, yeah. So, even the artist in the studio, it's like if you're an artist in the studio, spend an hour getting out there, get on the phone or something, Skype somebody. 8th house, Scorpio, yeah? Spend an hour every day surrendering to union, yeah? Whether it's, humbling or whether it's time for you to really, yeah, be the assertive one. Scorpio is about really coming out of my Taurus self-needs and self-possessions and my body and myself and coming into union on deep emotional, sexual, physical, financial levels. Trust somebody. Make yourself vulnerable for an hour every day and allow yourself to be penetrated. Allow yourself to penetrate. Allow yourself to unite with something that you can't control, that you don't know, that's really super powerful, that you might be afraid of, but you're gonna go for it. Scorpio is where we have to like go for it and let go. No fear. Do that for an hour every day. And then Sagittarius, you know, no more, no less of that. But Sagittarius, yeah, you know, again, expand, open up your mind, open up to the different, to the multicultural, to the international, to the new, to the unknown. It's universities, it's professors, it's gurus. Add some new dots to your picture, you know. Don't be living in a box. Sagittarius, Jupiter is about expansion. There's more than what you know, and there always will be. So reach out for it. And some of that is reaching out through the right brain, intuitively. Not logic, not rational, not third dimensional, but moving into the concept, the vision quest, the nature and natural law. Get outdoors, climb mountains, you know, get into nature, feel the wind, listen to the birds, get out there, be free. Sagittarius, you gotta do that for an hour every day. This is great, man. Capricorn, duty, responsibility. You take that new truth, you take that new idea, you take that new belief, you take what nature showed you, and then you have a duty to, like, you know, bring that forward and, you know, be that. Have integrity, have strength, be the mountain goat on top of that mountain, and be the author of your own life, and be the one in charge. Take the responsibility, take the, you know, be the boss, delegate things, grow up, be the elder, the crone, the wise one that's looking after the whole kingdom and the next 7 generations, and, you know, is really, you know, got the interests of the whole planet at heart, in mind. Yeah? Do that for an hour every day. Not too much of that. A lot of people do too much of that. Aquarius. Yeah, Aquarius is experiment, detach from the known, go into the unknown. Yeah. Innovate, invent, get out of your little world and into community and global affairs and global consciousness. And detach a little bit, get in that helicopter and take off. Look at the big, wide, broad view. Spend a little bit of time every day thinking about the future. Aquarius is the future. My future purpose. What I want, you know, what do I want, you know, 10 years from now, 15, 20 years from now. Check it out every once in a while. Look at the big, wide, broad picture, and where have I been, and where am I going, and, you know, really look at the whole program. You know, it's the computer, it's the programmer, you know, looks through the whole thing from a very detached perspective. Get into your witness. Get into your observer. And just look at your own life. Look at your own self. Look at what you've been doing, what you are doing, what you want to do from that witness place, from that third eye. Oh yes, I see. I see you've been all concerned and worried about something that really doesn't make any difference. Do you want to keep on doing that, self? You know, let's get way up there. Be the Hierophant, yeah? And finally, Pisces. You know, you got to spend an hour every day. Now Mercury conjunct Chiron in Pisces. You know, on Friday we got Neptune, you know, still happening in Pisces, and this is, you know, going into the mysteries. The dreams, letting go, surrendering, relaxing completely, surrendering to life, accepting and allowing, hopefully enjoying and penetrating into the mystery behind all that is, and dissolving the walls of separation, opening the heart for love and compassion, and just like You know, it's not like I'm bad and you're good, or you're good and I'm bad. We just are different. We are each ourselves. We are each beautiful, and we are all part of this grand mosaic. Yeah, this tapestry of life. It's like total acceptance. Spend an hour every day forgiving yourself and everybody else, and come into this place and escape. Let go. Only an hour of that. So you can see now, with you're going through these 12 things. This is what it's like we want to, and we need to, if we want to really be balanced and live a balanced, integrated life. It's look at and balance all 12 aspects, all 12 areas. That's what the zodiac is about. 12 is that sacred number, and that's what's happening. And where Jupiter is, a tendency may be to be too much. Where Uranus is, it may be to break away and individualize and separate too much. And where Pluto is, it may be that you're trying to hold on, you know, too much. And where Mars is, you know, it's just like you maybe want it, you know, right now, and you have no patience to wait for it, you know. So you know, these are places you can see with the planets, the signs in the houses. What can I say, man? Astrology is awesome. It all comes together. It all makes sense. Oh, the mantra for the day. The mantra for today, then, is, if I am to be a co-creator, it's my job to know what to water, when, and how to regulate the flow. How about that? I really like it. And it's really, I could just go into this mantra, right? Knowing what to water. You know, it's like, okay, you know, like what's important in my life? What do I want to grow in my life? That's where I'm going to put my energy, my time, my water. Yeah, I'm going to water that. I'm a gardener. I'm a farmer. And I don't want to be watering the weeds. I want to be watering, you know, the fruits or whatever. Okay? When? Again, scheduling, time. We live in a third dimension thing. It's like, you know, how, you know, when. And then how to regulate, you know, that hour every day. Are we being too extreme? Are we being too lost? Are we losing ourselves in the action? Or are we losing ourselves in the dream? Are we losing ourselves in our, you know, emotions and, you know, inner world? We have to regulate that flow. That's power. Yeah. So it's, you know, that's what that's about. Yeah. One more time. Let's see. If I'm to be a co-creator, it's my job to know what to water, when, and how to regulate the flow. Namaste. Aloha. So much love.